In the morning, you just close the door, the sound of the key echoing slightly. Then, silence.
Your dog stands behind the door, ears perked, eyes tracking the last light before the door closes. As your footsteps fade, the house begins to shift its rhythm. A different world begins. It is a world where your dog lives in the hours you are not at home.
At first, they wait. Many press their eyes to the door, listening to every sound. Sometimes it is just a few minutes. Sometimes it is hours.
They do not know time like humans, so a moment with you can be an entire afternoon. A passing car, a door locking next door, all make their ears twitch.
They hope it is you, but when they realize it is not, they lower their heads. Some sigh softly, some lick their noses, then turn to find a familiar corner.
Some dogs begin their patrol, sniffing every corner, every rug, every object.
That is how they feel they control the space.
Your scent still lingers on the sofa, on the blanket, on the clothes hanging behind the chair.
Every place is a trace of you, and they remember by scent, not by sight. When they get close to where your scent is strongest, they lie down and curl up. Some choose to sleep, but not because they are truly sleepy. Their sleep is a way to make time pass faster. They sleep lightly, ears still moving, just a familiar car sound outside, and they wake up. That sleep is broken, like someone dreaming of someone returning. Sometimes you think they sleep all day, but that is how they endure the long wait. There are also dogs that do not sleep, but find ways to fill the space with action. They play with balls, chew things, pull pillows off the rug. Not because of mischief, but because they do not know what else to do with the pent-up energy.
When you are home, that energy is released by running, hearing your voice, or simply seeing you move.
When you are gone, that energy turns into restlessness. If there is nothing to replace it, they will create activities for themselves. That is why many people come home to find shoes missing or pillows torn. It is not resistance, but loneliness turning into action. The dog's world when you are away is actually very small.
It is wrapped in a few square meters, with scattered sounds from the outside world.
They learn to recognize the time by those signals. When the sun hits the familiar wall corner, they know it is almost time. When the birds in the yard start to chirp less, they know the afternoon is coming. And when the sound of your familiar car echoes at the end of the street, their hearts beat fast.
Every day, that moment is the greatest joy.
Sometimes, dogs also have their own rituals during the hours you are away. Some dogs bring toys to the middle of the house, arranged in a strange way. Some dogs walk around the dining table 3 times, then lie down.
Those habits are a way to maintain a sense of safety. Just like you have the habit of checking the door before sleeping, they also have small rituals to calm their spirits.
That is something few people see, but it is very cute if you pay attention.
A little-known fact is that dogs hear many things you do not hear. When home alone, their world of sound expands many times over. All become a background music of loneliness. But gradually, they get used to it, then start to listen selectively.
The Siberian Husky is known for its endurance and willingness to work, but they also make calm, attentive companions.
When home alone for a long time, they react strongly to footsteps or door knocks.
The dog's emotions during lonely hours change through stages.
The little Pomeranian sleeps soundly, its breathing soft and steady. A moment of perfect calm. All emotions rush back.
The dog's emotions during lonely hours change through stages.
The fluffy Bichon Frise sat quietly, enjoying the view of the vibrant garden. The colors were soft and the air was calm. Not to watch, but to feel they still belong to the world.
He tilts his head, gives a happy pant, and look at that tail wag. What a good boy!
But if the window is closed, or the curtains are drawn, they will feel stifled.
Many dogs get stressed just because they have no view outside.
Curiosity picked, the small dog watches the world outside. A subtle shift, a gentle breath as the sun begins to set. Soft whimpers, long yawns, heavy breathing, light scratching on the door. Every sound is a memory that cannot be spoken in words.
Here we see the Pembroke Welsh Corgi, known for their gentle nature and loyal companionship.
The little white poodle padded softly across the room, eager to see what lay beyond the bright yellow door.
They do not count the time, do not think if the owner still loves them or not.
Because of that, every time you open the door, even if you have only been gone for an hour, they still jump up as if they have been separated for a month. That is not an immediate reaction, but accumulated emotion after hours of silent waiting. Maybe you will never see the whole world, because when you return, all traces are cleaned up.
They do not tell, do not complain, just have bright eyes and a tail that wags non-stop. But if you are observant, you will see small footprints at the door, toys scattered in the middle of the room, a slightly pushed pillow, or a slight scratch on the door. All are evidence of a quiet life, full of emotions, only happening when you are away. When you leave the house, your dog does not just sit and wait.
A whole world of emotions and complex behaviors happens in its mind. That world is controlled by smell, hearing, memory, and emotion, all blooming into a long day without you.
Many dogs start the day alone by checking the territory. They go from room to room, sniffing every corner, every path. That is not just a habit, but an instinctive behavior to ensure the environment is still safe. They smell where you sat, where you left your shoes.
Every scent brings back the image of you in their minds, like how humans flip through old photos to remember loved ones. Some dogs also choose an item to bond with during the day, usually the one with your scent most clearly.
A hanging jacket, a pillow on the sofa, shoes by the door. They pull it to their sleeping spot, curl up, and sometimes lick it. That is how they comfort themselves, as if holding you in their imagination. Sometimes dogs also talk to invisible things. They coo softly, sigh, or make small sounds as if confiding. Not an illusion, but a way for them to maintain communication. The dog's brain is designed to continuously react to sound, movement, and emotion. When there is no one to talk to, they create imaginary objects. It could be a ball, a bird, or just the wind blowing through the curtains.
A lovely thing is that even when alone, the dog still keeps the routine connected to you.
Here we see the poodle waiting patiently by the bright yellow door. He seems eager to go outside. When your biological clock and theirs are synchronized, every small change in the daily schedule makes them anxious.
So when you are late, do not be surprised if the dog lies near the door, eyes half closed, half open.
That is how it keeps time, even if you are not on time.
Sometimes dogs are very smart, knowing how to take advantage of the environment around them to feel less lonely.
They turn on the fan, turn on the switch, or pull the blanket off the bed. In a cozy home, a golden retriever brings joy to its owner. Look at that tail wag, ready for some affection. Many people install cameras to watch and just discovered the dog walking around the house, sniffing every room, then stopping at the place you usually sit. It looks at that empty space, tail wagging slightly, then lies down.
As if imagining you are still there.
Have you ever checked the camera and seen your baby waiting like that yet?